Glauco di Mambro presents State of Flux on Rough Radio, live from the heart of Rome, Spazio Fontanella.
State of episode of State of Flux here live in the heart of Rome from Spazio Fontanella on Rough Radio. I'm very happy to have Bondi here with me. It's the first episode of this event series that we are gonna host once a month here in the heart of Rome. And Daniel is here because he's our big guest at this Sanctuary Eco Retreat for 3 nights. Welcome.
Hey, thank you. Hi.
So this is gonna be a radio show that we do to present our guest and to enjoy an hour with new talents that we're gonna present. It's actually your first time in Rome, right?
It's my first time in Rome, yeah.
First time in Italy?
No. I've been to so many places in Italy actually, but left Rome out. That's my blind spot till yesterday.
Okay, so how is your experience so far?
It's crazy. I mean, the Christmas time, everything, the construction's going on, the streets are full. It's chaotic, but in a good way. So it's lovely to just wander around.
So yesterday you already had your first experience with the Italian audience.
Yes.
So at the Sanctuary, how was it?
It was actually quite cool, especially the club in the Sanctuary, because White Square and Curses were playing. That were the kind of main artists. And I admire both of them. I like the music a lot, so it was a perfect night for me. I just kind of, really enjoyed it to be there yesterday.
Amazing. I'm very happy that you already met 2 artists that you know and that you respect, because this is exactly what we are trying to do, to build this community. And I'm so happy that you already...
Yeah, it works out great.
Once you arrived, you already find some connection with some artists.
Yeah, super nice guys as well, right? Yeah, and the energy was next level yesterday. It was so good.
Amazing. So we're gonna tell a bit more about you later, and also about State of Flux, which is the format we're gonna host tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
And where we are gonna perform, probably in the club.
Yeah, I can't wait for the show.
But now let's listen to some music. So I'm gonna play the beats, some of my set, and then we're gonna listen also to Daniel's set.
Yeah, we're gonna squeeze a lot of music in this 1 hour right now.
Exactly. Let's go. Same by Taco Boy. So welcome again, Daniel.
Hi, welcome.
We are gonna rush a bit because we had this incredible idea to start this project on Friday, December 13, which is normally not so like yesterday. And then we have a general strike, so Rome is completely blocked in any street. There is an incredible rainstorm.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. So basically we have the perfect storm to start a new project. It couldn't be luckier than this, right?
Yes, my feet are actually soaking wet because of the way here. So, yeah.
But anyway, we are here. We are doing great. So I'm very happy again to have you here, and I'm gonna present you again the concept of this show, which is State of Flux, and the idea is to know which are the tracks that put you in a state of flux. So basically, how do you reach this state? First of all, I would like to ask you, what does it mean for you, state of flux? Which is the sensation that this concept brings to your mind?
It's a good question. So for me, I think it's particularly in two situations. One situation is going to be on the dance floor. Sometimes most of the times even like outside on a festival, and when the music is really hitting me and I'm just like drifting away with my thoughts and I feel completely free, that I would describe that as a state of flux. And the other situation when it's happening is actually in the studio, when you're getting into the flow mode basically, right? You're just getting in there, feel something, and you forget everything. You forget to eat, you forget to look on your phone, you're not getting distracted from Instagram or anything. And you're just working on the song for, I don't know, maybe 4, 5, 6 hours. It's getting dark already outside. You lose completely the concept of time, and this is like when it really hits for me too.
I know that sensation.
Yeah.
we all know that sensation as
But it's all connected to music actually.
Definitely. So where is your studio? Where does this normally happens? This moment of magic?
Yeah, so I got a tiny studio in Berlin. It's not far away from the old abandoned airport Tempelhof, which is now a huge kind of park. The old airfield is a huge park, and it's amazing to be there, to see all the people doing all these sports and just be free. And like in a big city like this, it's had a lot of worth to it actually, to see that freedom there.
I can imagine. So I really can't wait to listen to the 3 tracks you picked up for us.
Yeah.
And so we are gonna listen these tracks, and we are gonna also comment these tracks with you, so we can know directly by your thoughts which are the sensation that these tracks are bringing to your mind. So please, the deck are all for you.
Sounds good. Let me get into it, and sure. I'm gonna start, I think, with this one. That's quite interesting. We stop this one here.
Sharing also, the headphones are for you.
Yeah, but I can just like play the track basically, right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
All right, so let's get this down a little bit, and then.
Da
Radio in Spazio Fontanella. So this was the first track that puts our guest of the day, Bondi, in a state of flux. But please announce, since it's actually one of your track.
Yes.
So I'm very curious to listen the story about this track.
Yeah, so as I described before, those moments that of flux happen to me a lot of time when I'm in the studio. And with this song I worked with an amazing other artist. She's from Vienna, got Nigerian roots, and also is like in this Yoruba culture, and brings a new project now. It's called Vemi Blue, and yeah, she sang on the track. And the track actually happened in a session with a really good friend of mine. He's an amazing piano player, and he played this riff, and I was like, oh yeah, immediately kind of hooked to it and had this idea to get like the piano exchanged with the synth actually, and it's kind of close to a Radiohead song. Some of you might know it. It's like everything is in the right place. So and it brings me kind of exactly into that feeling. It's a little bit twisted around, but yeah, that's kind of the story behind it, and the synth is really kind of pulls my emotions out. So I'm really kind of getting into the flux mode again, just listening to it here on the sound system.
What's the name of the track?
It's called Hide Your Love.
Hide Your Love. And
yeah.
This was released on which label?
Yeah, on my own label. It's called Unapoli, or Junapoli, the label. And it was released actually earlier this year. And yeah, that's cool having an own label, because like the track was also made earlier this year, and then you can just decide, okay, I'm just gonna get it out, and then you do it, right? And you don't need to wait for like 1 year or something.
Tell us a bit more about your label. So how is this project? What's the name again?
Junapoli.
Junapoli.
Yeah, it's a bit like a combination of the Juno synthesizer, just with an A, and the Poly. It's kind of the, you know, the Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Always the synth, not
yeah,
the game.
Yeah, you're right. The synth, the Korg Monopoly. Yeah. And I wrote an album actually 2 years ago, and those two synths were my get-to synths. So they were heavily kind of introduced in the album and used, and that was kind of with my album and the remixer album. I had the idea to just kind of do the songs and release them my own way and with my own time and pace and everything. So that's the reason why I started my own label actually. And for now it's just like a project which brings me a lot of joy, and where I release my own music and remixes of the music. For the future, let's see. I'm also open for other music too.
So for the moment it's kind of your safe space.
Right.
It's not open to other one. It's just
right now, no, but never say never. So I'm also open for it, but usually I want to have kind of some connection with me as an artist. So I can also, I'm going to release soon a track from another artist, but I'm going to do a remix for it. So, but yeah, let's see what the future brings.
Sure. So let's listen to the second track that you choose for us. The track, another track that puts you in a state of flux.
Yes. So let's get here and gonna do that one.
What's the name of the track?
It's called In My Mind, Bondi and Save the Kid.
And she knows it well. Shouting at the sidewalk if she misses a step, biting on the back end of a cigarette. Walks the line around me and I lose my head. Stayed for a little bit, couldn't get to start. Drum down a bit too rough, rhythm in my heart. I know she'll break me, so let's get this started. We could get this started in my mind. Stay for a little while, come and get this started. started in my mind. Why the fuss over nothing, my love? It all comes down to us. When the trust isn't much of a must, even gold turns to rust. Couldn't see your face, giving the okay, tightening the reins. I couldn't see your face, shouting at the rain, shooting up the place. Will you be okay? Will you be okay? Sitting on the corner of my bed, laughing at the morning in my head. She's more Aphrodite and she knows it well.
Welcome back to State of Flux. This was In My Mind, another track from Bondi, which is our guest of the day. I'm really sorry that we have to run so much, but again, today it's really a special day in Rome with all this rain, strike, Christmas rush. So
Everything comes together.
Daniel has to leave us very soon because he's performing tonight at the Sanctuary.
Yes.
So he's gonna start very, very soon, and we don't want him to be late. But you can listen to Bondi Live also tomorrow for State of Flux, which is gonna happen tomorrow at the Sanctuary again.
Yes.
With an amazing lineup. Bondi is gonna perform live. Then we have Borut. I think you also know this artist. And then we have Atweed playing, the slow pitch maestro. And then of course me, ruining this amazing lineup.
No.
Just joking. I'm very, very, very happy for this show of tomorrow because I think we have a very eclectic lineup, a very eclectic sound, which is one of the main goal of State of Flux.
Yeah.
Showcasing different sounds from different parts of the world and different ways to get into your State of Flux. So we have you coming from Berlin, Borut coming from Madrid, and a tweet that is hailing from Rome. So different cities, different vibes, different ways to get in a State of Flux. But tell us a bit more about this track.
About In My Mind. Yeah, so this is actually a track for my debut album, which came out, I think, 2 years ago. The artist which is featured on it is called Save the Kid. He's also Italian, actually, but he lives in Berlin. But he got the swag. He's such an amazing guy. He's really like, if you see him on stage, he just kind of takes the whole room. He brings a special energy, and I always kind of am keen to doing music which is also like a bit more 80s dark wave oriented, and this was my take to kind of that era. And Safe just brings an amazing vocal performance to it, and this is basically what the track was about, like bringing this energy. And it also makes me, it's funny because it's a bit slower actually. It's I think 110, 111 BPM, but it still kind of feels really fast and energetic in a way.
Actually, I like it very much. Also, it's very interesting that it's a completely different vibe from the previous track, no?
From the stuff we are usually kind of bringing in a club, yes, yeah. I also got like 2 different versions which I can play like in my usual set, but like on an album you have the freedom to express yourself also a little bit farther away from the boundaries you have, or you think you have actually.
Exactly. So tell us a bit more about your projects in the future. So what's gonna happen next?
So I wanna. Don't pressure myself actually, but I'm kind of in the zone right now trying to write my next album, producing lots of different ideas, tracks, melody ideas, whatsoever, and then next step is getting again to those amazing collaborative artists like other singers, singer-songwriters. This is what I kind of find the most interesting when doing music, bringing kind of people together. And Berlin is amazing for that. It's an amazing place. Like also this guy,
Probably the best in Europe for sure.
maybe. Yeah, because
I can tell. Living in Rome, I can tell you.
I've been there all my life. I think also other cities have their advantages, but like.
So you were born in Berlin?
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm
you
kind of
didn't.
a Berliner, yeah.
Like pure.
Yeah.
You didn't move there. It's actually not so common. I mean, a lot of artists live in Berlin,
Yes.
but nobody that I know is born and raised in Berlin.
Yeah.
Everybody moved there from other parts of Germany or Europe, but
Yes.
someone that is born and raised in Berlin, it's not so common.
I mean, for me, it's really common because I grew up with all the other Berliners. But yeah, if you come from somewhere place else, usually you get to meet all these other people which are kind of get attracted to Berlin and then be there in the scene. And it's like, this is what I like about Berlin, actually. You just get out of your door and it's like international. And you have so many different cultures, people from everywhere. So it's really colorful. It's nice.
It's very nice. But actually, we met in Mykonos.
Yeah.
So it's also a fun story to tell.
Yeah.
We met actually this summer in Mykonos because we were playing together
In Scorpius, in the
Scorpius.
beautiful
No, actually,
venue.
you were playing the day after, I think.
Okay, might be, yeah.
Might be, or you were playing the day after, but Scorpius is another place that always is able, Scorpius Mykonos, because now there is also Scorpius in Bodrum.
Yeah. They open up new places.
They always open new location, but yes, Scorpius in Mykonos, it's another place where really you can meet a lot of artists from all over the world. And for example, this was the chance for me to finally meet you in person. I was telling you before, I am your fan since Fight for Peace.
Oh, I'm humbled. That's quite some time ago, yeah.
This is the track that made me discover you as an artist.
Yeah.
And then I followed your path from there, but Fight for Peace was really, I think it still is an incredible piece of music.
That's amazing. Glad to hear that. Yeah, and Scorpius, I'm always trying to get there one day ahead because like it's just like a dream if you get there, like to this island, to the whole scenery, to the people. It's really nice to just spend time there.
I can. It was your first time. Was your first time?
No, I've been there before, like a few times. Let me think, 1, 2 times. Yeah, so like the years before I played there too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's my third or fourth year, and every year I go, it's always magic.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we really have to leave you because otherwise you're gonna get late to the Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna perform very, very soon. Actually, you're gonna start at 10:30.
Yeah. So need to get it going. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank
really
you so much.
Lovely place here.
Thank you so much for being with us. Thanks to Rough Radio for hosting us, and of course, thanks to the Sanctuary, which gave us the opportunity to get you here in Rome and to listen to your incredible music. I really can't wait for tomorrow because I feel it's gonna be something magic, and it's not gonna rain. So
it's not gonna rain,
which is a very important part in Rome. So. Thank you so much again, and we see each other later.
Yes.
Thanks again to Daniel to be our guest in State of Flux.
es im Dunkeln, als war es immer da. Im Schatten das Gewesene, was wird im blinden Weiß. Hoch oben über uns zieht der Kometenschweif. Der Kometenschweif, der Kometenschweif.
discone di Sasha Funk o Sasha Funke? Sasha Funk o Sasha Funke? Sasha Funk. Chiedo a Jacopo che da berlinese mi sa dire la pronuncia giusta. Kometenschweif.
Jahrmillionenreise. Sein Licht, sein Verlöschen, seine Jahrmillionenreise. Sein Licht, sein Verlöschen, seine Jahrmillionenreise. Sein Licht, sein Verlöschen, seine Jahrmillionenreise.
Ancora Bondi qui con noi per dirci la pronuncia esatta. Spero di non fare un torto a tutti quelli che parlano bene il tedesco, però era Kometenschweif di Sascha Funk e Niklas Wandt, un album bellissimo, Cry the Kreis. Ho scoperto questa traccia per la parte di cowbells alti e poi da lì ho scoperto una traccia veramente pazzesca. Siamo arrivati alla fine di questo primo appuntamento con State of Flux in diretta da Rough Radio nel cuore di Roma, Spazio Fontanella. Grazie per essere stati con noi questa ora insieme e la prossima volta saremo più fortunati, speriamo senza pioggia. Ma State of Flux non finisce qui, ci vediamo domani al The Sanctuary con me, Borut, direttamente da Madrid, che tra l'altro è un grande amico di Rough Radio. Sarebbe dovuto venire a trovarci ma ha fatto tardi da Gorizia perché era venuto a trovare la famiglia a Gorizia. La prossima volta speriamo sarà con noi, quindi ci sarà Borut e Bondi che si esibirà live, a Tweed e ovviamente me, Glauco di Mambro. Grazie ancora e vi diamo appuntamento alla prossima puntata che sarà a gennaio. Grazie ancora, ci vediamo domani al The Sanctuary.